Hello, I am Cordelia Colt, but you can call me Cora. Oh boy, I've had a weekend. It's been a little busy. It's been... no, that's... that's an understatement. It's been very busy. It's been very, very fucking busy. I did manage to get some time in, to grind a little bit. God knows what for. I've already kind of completed this game, but I have like 374,000 holo coins at this point, which is enough, I guess, for the 0 things I have left to buy. I have literally every single character level 20, level 30 even. I don't want this to be just a gacha stream, but like I might genuinely have enough coins to get everyone to level 40, and that is honestly ludicrous. It is unreasonable. It is... There's literally no reason to do that, I feel. Why am I even playing this game anymore? I don't know. Honestly, it's just such a good thing to play while I'm doing something else, right? This is just an incredible game for when I'm watching a stream and I'm having a hard time paying attention and I just need something to do with my hands. I don't need to think too hard. It's great. It's fucking great. Oh man. Who do I want to play? Who have I not played on stream? I don't think I've done Fauna on stream. Let's do Fauna. I'm feeling Fauna right now. Yeah, outfit, sure. Sure, hard. I'm not super confident. It'll be fine, I think. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. But yeah, as I said, I haven't been having a weekend. It's been a lot. It has been a lot. Nurse's Horn is always good with Fauna because she has the branches, so anytime you heal, it's great. It's great. It's great. She does very well with Nurse's Horn. Right? It doesn't matter that... Like, it doesn't matter that you just heal a little bit, because the point is just that you are healing, right? As long as you're healing just a little bit, you get those branches and just completely annihilates everything. Man. The Guardian Tree will show up again, so I'm taking the face mask. You know, I think I've already mentioned this. I love streaming. I didn't know if I was gonna take to it, but honestly, this is so fun and I'm having a good day today. I'm having a great day today. I woke up a little early, but you know, my normal sleep issues, it's fine. Guardian Tree, of course. But I know I talk about that stuff a lot, and it's, you know, health is important, and sleep is one of the central pillars of health, but at the same time, I don't need to dwell, because I am feeling good. It's probably because of the cup of coffee I had. And by probably, I mean most certainly, definitely, absolutely, there's no doubt in my mind that it's because of the coffee. I don't really drink coffee. Like, I try not to make a habit out of it. Caffeine gets a little intense for me. I guess I might be a little sensitive to it. Possibly. But the thing about caffeine is it really changes the way my mind works. It feels like I feel like my thoughts are very different. Because I know most people just describe caffeine as like this like basic boost of energy and a little more like clarity of mind, a little more awareness, I guess, but to me it's just not that. I mean, sometimes caffeine puts me to sleep. Like, there was this one time I wanted to catch one of Magni's streams, Magni Desmond, the great alchemist of Hollow Tempest. Oh, man, I love that guy. And, you know, time zones and all that stuff, didn't really line up. So, to catch that stream, I had to kind of stay up longer than I generally like. And I thought, okay, it's been a while since I've been up all night, so I want to try, right? I want to try. It's been a while. It's been a while, and it's a fun thing to do every now and then, I think. I used to like doing it. As I got pretty far into the night, and by pretty far I mean like, I don't know, 2:30, like something, which isn't very late for most people, but that's a lot later than I generally go to bed. I'm kind of an early bird, and as such I'm also early to bed, which, you know, has advantages and it has disadvantages as well. It definitely, it goes both ways, I feel, but I think it's generally overrated in society. But like, I had to stay up a while longer to catch this stream if I wanted to catch it, and I thought, okay, I am feeling real sleepy right about now, so I'm gonna have a cup of coffee, right? People always say that, like, to stay up late, you have a little caffeine and that kind of wakes you up. I had one cup of coffee and I was just fucking down. Just knocked me out completely. Which, you know, sometimes caffeine makes me tired, sometimes. Sometimes it wakes me up, sometimes it puts me to sleep. It's honestly kind of a crapshoot what kind of effect caffeine has on me, but I do so enjoy it. There have been so many times I've had, like, something important I wanted to do, and I, like, had a cup of coffee or an energy drink or something just to kind of try to get into the right kind of energy level, and instantly just asleep, you know, just gone entirely, and that's... That's not great, you know? You know? As a student, especially, right? That's a bad thing, because students often get, like, some pretty severe caffeine addictions and all the intense work, right? Pulling all-nighters and stuff. Yeah, it's very easy to form a caffeine addiction when you're in that stage of your life. Not that that's something everyone does, but, you know, obviously it's a very common experience. Yeah, not being able to do that kind of sucks. Honestly, I wish I had something that had that effect on me, and yeah, caffeine just does not do that for me. Well, sometimes it does. Oh man, I remember this one time I had 2 energy drinks, and I just, holy shit, that day was productive. Holy shit, I just kept going, I just kept doing stuff, the entire fucking day. I cleaned my bathroom, I did so many projects. I did art, I did work, at the end of that day I cried from how productive I'd been. It was great. Oh man, sometimes it's hard to do things, you know? Sometimes it can get hard to... I don't know, it's not necessarily the energy, it's more like... It's more like I'm fighting my own mind, you know? I suspect it might be like executive dysfunction or something, but sometimes it is really hard to do stuff. And caffeine sometimes solves that. And sometimes it puts me to sleep. And you know, it's a roll of the dice, and if I really need something done, I can't rely on it. And that is sad. Obviously. But I do enjoy it. I do enjoy it, obviously. I do. And today, it woke me up. And I am very grateful because I needed that after the last couple of days. Man, it's been a couple of days. But I knew that. I think I mentioned that last stream, right? I think I said I wasn't gonna do anything during the weekend. But I'm back in it now. I'm back in it. And we are up for a collab. Yes! Yes! Good. Oh. Good. Good. So now we're getting Broken Dream, it seems. That's always a good one. I like the Broken Dream, honestly. Wait, wasn't that? Wait. That's Erika Ishii's character in Magic and Misfits, isn't it? XX Broken Dream XX or something? Oh my god. Ugh. Ugh, what a character, what a season, I love Dimension 20, I love Dimension 20, it's honestly been so influential on my sense of humor and my sense of, like, conversation. I know that might sound weird, but, like, it's just one of those things that's affected me a lot. Brendan Lee Mulligan specifically has had an effect on my vocabulary. Oh boy. And Lou Wilson is just the funniest guy on the planet. Holy shit. Oh, that man. Oh, A Court of Fey and Flowers. Lou Wilson and Emily Axford just playing off each other so beautifully. Man, that was a good season. I know it was one of those, like, mid-length seasons. But, oh my god, it was top tier. It was so good. Court of Fey and Flowers was good. Man. So funny. It just... like, I love the normal, like, lineup. You know, the Intrepid heroes are great, and I love them all so dearly, but... Oh, the lineup for Court of Fey and Flowers was just... unbelievable. It was just unreasonably good, like... That's the thing, right? That's the thing about Dimension 20. They consistently find just the absolute best D&D players in the world. And I'm not exaggerating when I say that. They are... Like, I would legitimately consider them the best D&D players in the world. Not that I have any sort of firm basis to back that up with, I guess. Ooh, we have options. We have options! I think we're doing... Yeah, you know what? I think that's the correct choice here. I really like Spider Cooking, and I really like the CEO tiers by themselves. Those are really good just on their own, so I'm fine with having those for a little bit. And, you know, obviously I'm gonna get a golden anvil, and... Well, I don't want to jinx it, but, you know, those generally come out pretty quickly, right? Do I... it's 9:30, right? It's... We are already basically halfway. It's... I'm not saying this is wasted at this point, but credit cards, it's... seems a little late, right? There we go, anvil. Yeah, Broken Dream is good. Whew, sorry, I'm a little gassy. Do you call it gas when you're burping? Is that still being gassy, or is that strictly reserved for farts? I don't know. It might be. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't matter, does it? You know what I mean, right? Halu! Oh boy, I love the Halu. I love the Halu. Again, as I have previously stated, I consider Halu to be a buff. It's very easy to go overboard with it, definitely. Like if you level it up a lot early on, it definitely is more trouble than it might be worth. But if you're good at like balancing how much you upgrade it, if you get it early on, it's so good. It has the potential to be just incredible. Do I have anything I want to work towards right now? Yeah, I'm doing Axe. Obviously, I'm doing Axe. Hello. Okay, level 3. 1040. Sure. Absolutely. We're doing that? Yeah. I don't know why exactly, but the Axe is so satisfying. Oh, you know what? Yeah. Oh, I know what I want my next run to be. Okay. Just make a mental note. I want to play Suicide next. Good. The Rat Pack is here. The Brats. Thank you very much for the free XP. I wish there were more of you. Small Fry. What is that? Zako? I think that's Sako in Japanese, right? Zako? I think so. You know, I've had this idea that I've been wanting to do. I've been learning Japanese, right? I've mentioned this. And, you know, Japanese is not my first... Like, it's not the first time I'm learning a language. And I know how I like to learn languages, generally. I like to learn by immersion, right? By way of just jumping in and drowning myself in it. I'm pretty good at pattern recognition, I feel, especially like linguistic pattern recognition, so I think I'm, it's kind of bragging, but I feel like I'm kind of a little bit better than most people at, like, I'm a little bit above average at just picking up words and stuff from context, I think. That's my impression of myself, at least. And when I'm learning a language, every single time I've learned a language to any degree of like proficiency, any degree of fluency, whenever I've actually been able to get conversational in a language, it's always been because I've actually had to use it, right? That's the trick, I find, that you just have to surround yourself with it so much that you can't really avoid using it anymore. So my idea is this. I want to do all Japanese streams, right? Now, I obviously don't really know enough Japanese to be conversational. My Japanese is, how you say, Jozu janai. Don't know if that's correct. I think I got the point across, though. I'm definitely not, like, even conversational in Japanese. It's not a language I feel like yeah, no, I don't know. But I feel like it might be fun for a stream. I kind of want to make that a regular thing, right? I kind of want to do that, where I just, I don't know, once a week, or maybe fortnightly, or maybe monthly, or something. At least, like, at regular intervals, somehow. That I just do a stream where I try to speak Japanese. Maybe if I include a Batsu? That might be fun. That might be fun. Because it's like literally just an excuse for me to have to speak the language, right? If I have to speak it regularly, or at least it's a very good excuse, right? Because I don't really know any Japanese people that I can talk to. That's just like, I guess I could seek them out, but I have a hard time seeking out people. You know, I'm very much an introvert. I am very much an introvert. It's very hard for me to seek out human contact, but yeah, I think that if I'm gonna have any hope of learning Japanese, I need to do something with it. Currently, my kind of learning strategy for it is that I have this app, where it's basically just flashcards, right? Just, what's it called? Spaced out memorization? Something like that. You know what I mean, right? Where you get flashcards, and then if you do well, then they get sent back into like cooldown, and the better you do, the longer that cooldown is, and if you struggle, you get them a lot more, and like any new words you've just learned, you get often, and like it's a very good way to learn vocabulary. And obviously that's super important, right? You need words to be able to speak a language. That's just a fact, right? The first thing you do when you're learning a language is you start learning some words. Maybe some phrases, right? Saying hello is a good place to start. I've already used the axe and spider cooking, so lava bucket, however fun it may be, isn't really conducive to our build here. Cutting board plus bomb is always fun. That's always fun, but I do want the energy drink, but I always go for the energy drink. I feel like I should be adventurous today, right? It's not that fun to watch a person do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. I say as I play Holocure for the third time after having completely beaten it. Oh boy. Oh, the owls are so strong. Owls can be so strong if you're not careful. They can really get you if you don't watch out. Man. You know... Oh yes, bomb. Good. You know, I watched the Wheel of Tempest stream. Can I just say, Tempest just keeps giving out the bangers. Holy shit, that was a good stream. Holy shit, that's one of my favorite streams in a long time, and that is saying something, because they have been so good. And I mean, Axel was great this stream. I love Axel normally, right? He's definitely great. I love Axel, okay? He's my sweet little boy. He's my sweet furry doggy boy, but holy shit, that was so funny. That was so funny. And just, oh, that is, oh, I cannot wait to see the clips and compilations, and oh yes, that's gonna be good. And if I'm not mistaken, I think we're not too far off from a new Judge Magni. I don't know if they've announced one yet, but did they say they wanted to make that a monthly thing? Or was that just Vesper kind of chatting? I don't know, but yeah. I'm very excited for the next Judge Magni whenever it happens. I don't... Again, I'm not saying this because it's been announced or anything. I don't think it has, but just... Oh. Tempest is killing it. Tempest is absolutely killing it. Oh, the Mario Party stream. Oh, man. Whenever Tempest collabs with anybody, and especially when they collab with Callie and Crony, their chemistry is just off the fucking charts. Oh. Oh, and Ollie, the karaoke. I talked about this, but oh man, my sweet little boys. They did the quintet with Ollie, and it was beautiful, and I am dying. Both because it was so good and because my health is getting low. Man. Ugh. Holopro made such a good decision hiring those boys. I know Vesper regularly kind of talks about like how much support they've been getting and how like he wants to make himself like how he doesn't feel like he deserves it yet, or you know how he feels like the amount of support he's receiving is kind of outweighing the actual stuff he's put out. But I cannot disagree more. Honestly, those boys have been killing it. They have. Oh man, they're so good. Oh man, I have 4 collabs. Yeah, that's nice. I want a potato. Yeah, potato. Cheeky little potato. But man, yeah, just Wheel of Tempest. The drama. Oh, the absolute drama of that stream was... Oh, I don't know if this was a planned thing. I don't know if this is a thing they plan to do more. I don't know how spontaneous it was, but holy shit. Holy shit. It's honestly up there with one of my, like, as one of my favorite streams. It's one of those legendary ones. You know, I have a few of those. You know, anytime Bay and Ribeiro collab, those are always great. I especially love that one time they played Mario Kart and Bay got drunk and toxic. Oh man, that was a fun one. That was such a fun stream. Those two have such chemistry. They really do. I hope to see more of them. Fauna and Bay playing horror games right now. Oh, that's been a joy to follow along with. That's been just delightful. I mean, not because I necessarily like seeing the pain of others, especially Bay, who obviously gets so scared. Oh, my sweet poor little Bay. But it's good content, and it is endearing. It is endearing. She's very cute. Obviously, right? I don't have to say that out loud. Like, it's just an understood fact, right? Man. Oh boy, I'm not doing very well health-wise. Luckily I'm playing Fauna and I have ways to deal with that. You know, that's the problem I have with this game is it's so easy to flub it in the last, like, second. Because the bosses come and I just stop paying attention. I don't know what it is. It's just hard for me to kind of pay attention. I talk about that a lot. Attention is a hard thing for me. Which is also one of the reasons, like, holy shit, I have 400,000 rather Should I just do a little gacha? Yes, I was saying. It's so hard for me to pay attention to anything. 2 of the gamers are already level 40. Let's try to get Korone and Fubuki up. I might not even... Yeah, I need... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What kind of level was she at? 39. Of course I stopped 1 shy. It's only natural, right? Okay, nice. Now it's only Korone. 34. So that's 6 levels. Randomly distributed though. No. Yes, that's 1. 5 more. 4. 3, 2. What is... I kind of lost track there. 41, 45, 46, 39. Yeah, of course 1 shy. Of course. Luckily, I am a genius, and I... Oh, yeah. Huh. Would you look at that? Okay, so the gamers are all 40 plus. That's pretty good. There's literally no point to them being that high, but you know, now they are. Sense of achievement, I guess. I don't know, man. It's satisfying when number go up, I guess. Gen 0 is pretty close. Yeah, Gen 0. I might be able to get Gen 0 up. So Sora and Roboko are only 1 away. That should be doable, right? I have a lot of tokens. Let's just... Sora. Good. Honestly, that's a waste though, right? Because if I'm gonna be pulling randomly anyways, I should be using my tokens for the ones I've had the least. Man, the strats. Come on, math. So, Asuki and Miko, right? Yeah, those are the ones I should be using tokens on. Oh boy. Asuki. Miko. Asuki. Miko. Okay, that should even the playing field a little bit. 40, 37, nice. 39, 45, 36. Okay. Now I can just pull randomly, and it should work. Suse, Sora, Suse, come on. Suse, come on. Give me someone. Give me someone else. Sora, come on. Miko, nice. Sora, Asuki, nice. Miko, Asuki, Roboko, nice. Sora, what is happening with Sora? Why are you here? I love you, Sora, but like, can you step aside for a second? I love you, but I want to spread my love out a little bit. Suse, you too? You're getting a lot of attention right now, and I feel like Sora again. Yeah, nice. Asuki, nice. Sora, yeah. You good? Are you good? Nice. What are we at right now? 40. Yeah. You like attention, don't you? I do love you, Sora. I do. 41, nice. 40, 52. That's honestly unreasonable. That is honestly unreasonable. 38, nice. We're just gonna do that with tokens, I think. Yeah, we have one to spare, why not? Nice, nice, nice. So now we have 40 plus gamers and 40 plus Gen Zeros. We are actually 50 pluses. Suse, I love you, but why are you 50 plus? Come on. Oh, yeah. Well. That's nice. It's fine. You can do whatever you want. You're a powerful idol. I get that. Myth are gonna be a little harder because they're just barely above 30 on average. Council, yeah. I think our best shot right now is doing Myth. Maybe? No, it's doing Council but there. When I say Council, I'm obviously implying Council Riss. It's just an extra syllable, and I feel like it should be implied anyways. I think I'm gonna do Myth first, right? 26th. They're all basically the same, right? 34, 30, 32, 34, 30. Okay, let's just spread the love a little bit between Callie and Gura. The Goombas herself. Yeah, and then we're just buying randoms. Gura, Ame, Kiara, Callie. With a ponytail, I love that outfit a lot. Callie again. Kiara. Okay, Goombas. Yeah, she's level 40 now, obviously. Yeah. Nice. Iname. Kylie. Goombas, Callie. Yeah, it's nice. I have so much fucking money. This is unreasonable. I have so much money. I have 340. I could... Oh, man. Do I play this game too much? Can you be honest? Do I play this game too much? I feel like I might be playing this game too much. $39, $38, $37, $46, and $38. So let's just tokens for Ina. 2, 3. Nice. And then we're doing 2 for Callie, 2 for Gura, 1 for Ame. Okay, let's see. Callie, 1, 2. And then, yeah, we have to buy a little bit. Ame, nice. So it's only Goombas left. Just 1. Come on. There we go. That should be it, right? 40, 44, 46, 41. Nice. Now it's only Council Riss, I mean... I've noticed that... Oh. Okay, I'll get to 70 tokens and then I'll spread those out a little bit, depending on how our distribution looks. 34, 35, 32, 30, 40... 32, so we are starting off with Moomster. I can literally get her to level 40, but there's no point, really. I'll give her 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. And then Fauna and Iris can get the last ones, right? But Bapshua, okay, nice. Iris, yeah. You're getting, yeah, give you 3, and then we'll give Fauna 2. Nice. Now, how are we looking? Nice. We're getting there. I've noticed that, and I don't know if this is actually a thing, but it seems like certain characters get a lot more, that you pull certain characters more. And I'm wondering, I mean, obviously, that's just statistics, right? Statistically, you are gonna get, like, some characters that show up more just naturally, right? That's just the nature of randomness, but I'm wondering if there's a logic behind it, because I've noticed that I tend to pull the characters that I play the most, right? Sana, for example, it's obviously the highest rank here by a little bit, not a significant amount, but I pulled her a lot early on. And I feel like maybe they're weighted by how much I play them. It might not be true, but I don't know. I don't know. It just seems like a thing they might have programmed in, and it seems accurate to my experience. Holy shit, I still have 280,000. Why do I play this game so much? I'm done. Leave. There's nothing more here for me. Come on. Here we go. Is that literally every character 40 plus? That's literally every character. That's literally everyone is 40 plus now. I don't get it. Why do I play this game so much? But anyways, we are doing Suicide, as I promised. Level 52. Man. Oh boy. Oh man. What? I truly don't know what to say, folks. I have never considered myself a gamer, ever. But I might be. It turns out I might be a gamer. What's up? It's me, Gamer Cora. I'm here to game some games. That's not a persona I'm very comfortable with. How do you be a gamer? Can anyone answer me? Can anyone tell me? How do you be a gamer? I guess I don't really watch many, like, of that kind of game. Well, I mean, I watch a lot of gamers, obviously, right? Talk about them all the time. Holopro are gamers, but they are also say-so idols, which kind of brings a different flavor to it. They're not like your typical Let's Player group. Not that there's anything wrong with that, obviously. But, you know, different things, right? It's fine. There's nothing wrong with that style of content. It's not really the style of content I like the most, though I will say I owe my entire German proficiency to Let's Players. Holy shit, if you want to learn the language. Go see if you can't find a Let's Play, because that is a powerful way to learn. That is a very powerful way to learn. Don't mind me, I'm just over here gaming a little bit. Can I get a halloo? Come on. Give it to me. Gabbity bobbity. Zoo up. Doopity doo. Scatting is fun. Scatting is fun. Why don't people scat more often in songs? I think it's an underutilized form of, like, musical expression. I love scatting. Whenever there's, like, a scat solo in a song, I'm just instantly like, yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you. I guess that's because I kind of like jazz, right? But still. You know, that old, you know, the iconic, absolute iconic Cab Calloway scat. Oh, I mean, everyone knows the Heidi Heidi Ho, but do you know the Dazza Dazza Day? Oh man, Minnie the Moocher is so good. It is, really. I love that song. I love that song. Is it a tune? Would you call it a tune? I mean, it's kind of, I mean, it is jazz, right? It's big band and stuff, but it's like, I think that's honestly the, I think honestly, Minnie the Moocher is the thing that got me into jazz. Well, if I have to point out like a specific song at least, because obviously there are various factors, and you know, I listen to a lot of like Japanese video game music, which is obviously very heavily inspired by jazz and funk and stuff, but well, largely, I mean, there's obviously a huge diversity of genres, but a lot of video game music takes after jazz in some very obvious ways. But if I have to point out like one specific song, Minnie the Moocher, oh my god. Oh my god. And the animated Betty Boop cartoon for it, where Cab Calloway is what is he in that one? He is walrus, right? He's a walrus. You know, what I love about those old cartoons is that the animators just did whatever the fuck they wanted all the time. That is so fun. Oh, so many of those are just completely ridiculous, off the wall, and nothing makes sense, and it's just all visual gags that you can only do in animation, and it's so good. It's so good. It's unhinged. Truly. Someone just, like, can you imagine being, like, in the animator's, like, office, having a meeting, and, like, what do we do for our newest short? And an animator just coming up with the most ridiculous, like, I know animators are chronically overworked, right? They do a lot. And animation is obviously a very time-consuming process, and it's historically not been paid very well, and I don't think it's paid very well now either, but just that one aspect of that job, I have to believe is just the most fun you can have, right? Just brainstorming, but nothing is off limits. Oh, man. Man, I respect old school animators so much. I respect modern animators as well, obviously, right? There's so much talent. There's so much talent. Man. That reminds me. Marine's music video. It's not new anymore, I'd say, but like her newest one at this point, I'm Your Treasure Box. How does she fucking do it? How the hell does she do that? How does she consistently just get, like, that is an anime opening. That is, like, the animation. It is literally an anime opening. Like, I've seen anime openings with lower budgets. And I get that Holo Pro is a company with a little bit of a budget, right? But, god damn. That is like some studio animation quality shit. Oh, boy. I love that girl though, she's such a good talker, she is so engaging to listen to. Absolutely, such a huge inspiration. And from what I can hear, what I hear from like anyone who's met her in real life, like the off collabs and stuff, she seems like such a sociable person, right? She seems like the kind of person who just reads a room and knows exactly how to play it, and just she seems so socially competent, and I am honestly a little envious of that, right? I love that for her. I wish I was better at that. I wish. I've practiced a lot, right? But it's hard, right? People are difficult. Humans are a very difficult creature to understand, and I mean, it's worth it, right? It's worth it, but it is hard. It is a lot of work. Yeah, I know she's kind of known for being like the sexy pirate one, but she's so talented. She is so talented. Legitimately so talented. Oh man. I want to learn more Japanese just so I can watch more of her like chatting streams and get a little more out of it, but yeah. I've also talked about polka, right? It should be fairly obvious at this point that I have like a bias towards people who are good with words. Those whomst makes the words go good. I love it when people are good at talking. I love it. It's probably because I'm such a language person myself, but man. Oh, very few things in this world that I enjoy more than a good conversation. And I mean that legitimately. It's one of the best things. You know, that's part of the reason why this weekend was so intense for me. It's like a lot of people, but a lot of people also means a lot of chances for conversation, which is exhausting, to be sure. Absolutely, it's exhausting, but it's so worth it. Getting to talk to some interesting people, getting to talk to some good people, getting to discuss things. Just interesting things. That's what life's all about, man. Upholstery. When my baby sits up close to me. That's supposed to be what life's all about. Oh man, I love that movie. I've probably talked about it before, but it's so good. It's so good. Phantom of the Paradise, if you don't know it. Honestly, watch it without context. It is good. It is good. I love movies. I've been kind of on a Halloween kick lately, where I've been watching a lot of like Halloween movies, which, I mean, I guess that's not a defined genre, right? It's basically horror movies plus stuff that just feels Halloween-y. Halloweeny. Halloweeny! Oh, that's a snack. You take a sausage like a wiener and you do something with it. Halloweeny. Might be something there. But yeah. Like, for example, I wouldn't really consider, like, Scooby-Doo to be horror, right? But it's still very much Halloween. I watched Scooby-Doo and the Witch's Curse, which, you know, obviously kind of famous for being one of the best ones. Yeah. Yeah, it's good. I mean, obviously, I love the X-Girls. I mean, obviously, I love the X-Girls. But everyone does, right? Everyone and their freaking mother loves the X-Girls. So that's not unsurprising, I guess. Though it doesn't need to be unsurprising to be true, obviously, and it doesn't need to be unsurprising to be profound and interesting. But yeah, X-Girls rock, man. But you know, generally, I think Scooby-Doo is a little too formulaic for me. I've said this before, but I thrive on novelty. I have a hard time watching the same movie over and over again, for example. Like, even my favorite movies are hard to watch many times. no matter how much I like a thing, it's very difficult to keep repeating it, except for if it's one of those few special things that just keeps being interesting forever, which apparently this game fucking is. I don't know why. This game just keeps my attention in a way very few things do. Like, for example, Everything Everywhere All at Once. Such an obvious masterpiece. It is so obvious that that movie is gonna go down in history, in movie history, as like one of the big ones. It is so obvious. That movie is going to get a place in the great canon of incredible movies. You can tell, right? You can tell. If you watched it, you get it, right? But at the same time, I watched that movie twice, and I cried both times. And one time I was really drunk. Really drunk. I mean, like, absolutely fucking sloshed. But, you know, if I want to watch that movie again, and I do at some point, I think, but if I want to watch that movie again, I need to not see it for a long time, because at this point I know what happens in it, and it's just, I can't rewatch movies too many times. You know, my family has like a bunch of like movie traditions for Christmas time and stuff, and like, it's nice, don't get me wrong, it's nice. I really do appreciate that we've taken the time to make some family traditions. I love spending time with my family. I have a pretty good relationship with all of them, right? But there are some movies there that I've watched so many times and I'm just tired. And I don't know if I can do it anymore, honestly. I've seen Love Actually so many times, man. I've seen Love Actually so many times. Too many times. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that again. Again, I like that movie. I do. I legitimately do like that movie, even if it's, like, you know. Is it a good movie? No comment. But it most certainly is an entertaining movie, right? It very much has earned its spot as one of those Christmas classics, but I've watched it so many times and I just don't know. I don't know. I'm only watching it at this point because I get to hang out with my family. It's like a good excuse to spend time with them. Which, again, I have a tendency to isolate myself, so I don't always get that. So it's good to take like any opportunity that comes along, but I have to be talking the entire way through, because if I pay too much attention to it, I just die inside. It's just slow and agonizing and torturous, and yeah, repetition is really bad. Except, of course, for the times when it's really good. Love Actually definitely is not one of those movies. I guess it's a matter of framing a little bit, at least. Ah, did I do that? Did I do that? I guess I did. I guess I must have. Maybe my controller's defective. Ooh, spooky. It is spooky month after all. I'm wondering, what other kinds of movies do I want to watch? You know, I've never been much of a horror movie fan. I've been getting into it, though. I have been getting into it, and I'm trying to watch all the classics, right? I watched Nightmare on Elm Street not that long ago. I watched Child's Play a couple days ago, and it was fine. It was good. Yeah, I see why people like it, definitely. I definitely see why people like it. Yeah, just fully leaning into, like, Scandi accent. Yes, I fully see why people like it. It's a very interesting movie. But, you know, it's... It's honestly, I expected it to be like a classic slasher, right? I expected it to be like Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, but it wasn't. It was, I don't know. Like, I wasn't expecting it to be bad, obviously. I wasn't expecting it to be like... I was expecting kind of more of a slasher, I guess. Maybe the other movies are. But it was, like, mostly just a revenge story or something. I don't know, it was strictly a revenge. Well, kind of, right? Revenge beyond the grave, that sort of thing. I mean, I guess spoilers for Child's Play, but, you know. I don't know. I'm just saying it wasn't what I expected. Which is fair because, you know, I hadn't really... I just heard about it, right? In the same... Like, people talk about it. Whenever people talk about horror movies, they talk about, like, Halloween and Nightmare on Elm Street and Friday the 13th and whatever, and Child's Play. And I just kind of assumed it was going to be more like those. It kind of wasn't. I mean, I think it's probably kind of somewhat same genre, but... Man, I'm not using my axe enough. I'm doing fine, but I'm not using my axe enough. I don't know. I had my expectations subverted, I guess, which is a good thing sometimes. Though I will say, I don't really care about spoilers. If a movie has a big twist, I'm fine with that being spoiled. I'm, you know, at the height of, like, Game of Thrones and stuff, I just made the decision that, like, I'm not gonna care about spoilers anymore. I just made the decision to not give a crap. And honestly, I've been happier ever since. It feels good. But every now and then, it is kinda nice to watch a piece of media without any context, or, like, without knowing what to expect. I think, like, I do see the point that some pieces of media are better left unspoiled, but spoiling something, it doesn't really ruin my experience with it. I can still have a lot of fun with a piece of media, even if it's spoiled. And honestly, in a lot of ways, like, it definitely changes the experience, right? Because if you know what is gonna happen, instead of trying to piece it together, you're just sitting there like, oh yeah, that's foreshadowing, and I see where this is going, and yeah, okay. This was all planned out, very clever, right? And that's satisfying, honestly. I think that's satisfying. As long as I literally haven't, like, seen it before, it's fun to notice, like, oh yeah, I know where this is going, but it's very fun to see all the hints. But, you know, every now and then it's nice to see something without any context. And I do mean without any context. Like, is this a rom-com or is it a psychological thriller? I don't know. Have literally no conception of what this is outside of, like, the title. That's a very nice way to experience media. It's not the way I want to experience every piece of media. It's a sometimes thing, I think. Because sometimes I'm in the mood for horror, right? Sometimes I'm in the mood for something cerebral and weird and interesting. And sometimes, like, you get different moods, right? Sometimes you want something fun and cute, and sometimes you want something to just ruin your life completely for a couple of days. And that's valid, but you do want the context for what it is. And sometimes genre isn't necessarily always enough, right? Okay, it's a horror movie, but, like, you know, Tokyo Gore Police is a horror movie, but so is Chucky, right? Those are very different experiences, right? What's another horror movie that would be very different from that? The Thing, right? Is a very tense horror movie, whereas Tokyo Gore Police is a very funny one, right? Those are very different vibes. Those are very different vibes. Hello. Don't mind if I do. So yeah, sometimes I feel like you need a little more context than just the genre. But sometimes it's nice to be surprised. And I also am very much of the opinion that sometimes you just gotta start doing a thing to kind of get in the mood for it, right? A lot of the time I don't feel like watching a movie, but then I just put one on just because I don't really have anything else because I don't know what else to do. And it doesn't take more than like 5-10 minutes and I'm just in it, right? No matter what mood I'm in, it just becomes like, yeah, I'm watching a movie now. I'm in my movie time mood. MTM, movie time mood. That's not a thing. That's not a thing. MTM. MTM. That sounds familiar. Is that something? Oh man, there's so many abbreviations. They make language learning very difficult, let me tell you. But I do love them. I do love them. I do love all those strange little quirks and complexities that you get in languages. It's very interesting. Keeps everything fresh, you know? The fact that Japanese uses 3 friggin' writing systems, that's fun. You might say it's needlessly complex, and that they could simplify. But honestly, I love it, right? There is something to be said about having like an extremely logical, simple writing system, right? Korean with Hangul is... as a person who is interested in linguistics and like writing systems specifically, Hangul makes me want to cry. It's so gorgeous. Like, I have legitimately considered learning Korean purely because of Hangul, right? It is so good. It is such a good system for writing. But, you know, there is something so human and just so gorgeous about a system that just does not make sense whatsoever, right? Japanese having 3 writing system and one of them being kanji, right? As just why would you do that, right? Why would you do that? Why would you do that? It's just so human, right? It's just so human. It's just one of those... I love humans. We're so needlessly complicated sometimes, and it just fucking rocks. Oh, I love humans. I do. I really do. Do I have a goal here? Or am I just absent-mindedly clicking? 55, 46, 49, 60. Level 60. Friggin' level 60. Oh, I tell you, Susie. Oh, you're getting up there, aren't you? Let's spend some tokens on Miko. 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. That should be good. I'm legitimately getting Gen 0 up to level 50. God. I don't know. Maybe I do play this game too much. I am enjoying it though, so who cares, but still. Ozzy, let's get you a little bit of love. Yeah. Nice. So, God fucking damn it, what? Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh boy, oh boy. Like, it is truly unreasonable, right? Let me just drink some water. It is truly unreasonable, it is. Okay, we still have 250 left. Like, that's not that's not even half of what that's more than half of what I started with. I had like, what, 378? I think? Oh no, man, I don't know, man, I don't know, man. Something about this game just gets me. Something about this game just gets me. That's honestly ridiculous, though. Last stream of this, we got to level 30, and if I get to level 50 with every single character today, that's... I don't know. Fubuki and Clone. Love those two. Love those two. Yeah. 52, 55, 47. Let's go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Corona. Fubuki. 49, 53, 56, 49. And I have 11. Let's see. Corona, so we're using one on Fubuki, and that should be it, I believe. 50, 54, 56, 50. Yes! Oh man. So we got all the JPs to level 50. Starting from level 30. What the fuck? Truly, what the fuck? Oh man, I'm honestly at a loss for words. Let's do myth, then. Let's do myth, I guess. Is this stream good for gacha addicts? Is this scratching that itch for you? Is it doing it for you? Is it okay? Is it good? I hope so. I hope so. Honestly, I don't care much about gacha, I just want the upgrades. I don't feel like I'm very prone to like gambling and stuff. Ame needs some love. We are getting there though. 193,000. Yeah. We're getting pretty low now. We're getting into the low numbers. Very soon we're gonna be at 5 digits. A measly 5 digits. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Genuinely, what the fuck? Are we there now? 48, 49. Was it good or who were... I don't one of them. Ame? Gura? That might be it? That might be it? No. No. I did it the wrong way around. We need one more Ame. Whoa! Wahoo! Come on, are you fucking kidding me? I mean, this is obviously not the furthest anyone's ever gotten in this game. I'm not claiming to be like the world... Wow. World champion here, but... Come on. Come on, this is... unreasonable. This is ridiculous. This is... outrageous. I've been spending way too much time on the gacha, come on. Is this interesting content? Is this entertainment? Dare I say, edutainment? Are you learning anything? Do you feel like you're learning anything? Maybe you're learning a little bit about statistics, like getting a feel for it, getting something of an intuition. That's one thing I feel like I have, that some people don't have. I have a pretty decent intuition for, like, statistics, I feel. Not obviously, like, a very limited sort of intuition, because obviously it will never be perfect, right? But I've spent a pretty good amount of time playing D&D, right? And doing that, I've rolled a lot of dice. And as such, I have a pretty good idea of what, like, a 5% chance is, right? You roll enough d20s and you start getting a very good feel for how likely 5% actually is. It happens a lot more than you'd think. A lot of people hear any percentage below 10 and they think, oh, it's just not gonna happen then. But yeah, it is. It is actually pretty common. 5% is not as low as most people think. 5% is not even close to as low as most people think. Most people think that's just completely unrealistic. No, it's not. It happens all the time. It happens all the time. It could happen to you. It's very, very likely that you've experienced a lot of 5 percentile chances in your life. Right? And by very likely, I mean it's astronomically unlikely that you haven't. Right? Nice. So that's literally every single character, 50 plus. Oh boy. What the fuck do we do now? I still have 126,000 hollow coins. There's no reason for me to have this much money. There's no reason. Do I save it for the next update? Do I wait until I can buy something else? More characters? Right, I'm gaining nothing from this. It's just numbers going up. It's just numbers. It's just numbers, man. It's just numbers. Obviously, it is satisfying when the numbers go up, but still, come on. Come on. Husky, my beloved singer diva. Yes. You know, I've mentioned before how the movement-based abilities aren't what I do best, but honestly, after having played Husky a little more since last time, she's really fucking good. Oh my god. Aski's really good, guys. Aski's really good. Do you know that? Did you know? Did you know that? Aski's really good. Aski's really good. She is. She is. Really. Oh man, that's a soundtrack. I know I keep mentioning it, but soundtracks. Oh, the soundtrack here is in my blood. It has entered my body. It is taking over, and I just want to dance. I love dancing. By the way, I love dancing. I'm not much of a dancer, but I love dancing. It's so much fun. Oh man, I'd love to take like a proper dance class at some point. I'd love to take a proper dance class at some point because it is legitimately so fun. You know, whenever I'm alone and I want to move around my place, you know, I dance a little bit. Whenever I'm cooking dinner, put on some music while I'm chopping the onions, and I'm just doing a little steppy. Oh, it's so good, it's so good, it's so good. That is, yeah, again, that's the meaning of life. Dancing while you're cooking, that's it, honestly. That's all I want in my life. Man, I just wish I had the energy to actually actually cook a little more often, because I'm not great at it. And I'm also not, like, I've always struggled with recipes. Recipes are hard. Not that I can't follow them, but it's just a lot more work, right? Generally, I like to just put stuff in a pan, cook it, turn on the oven, put something in there, maybe boil some potatoes. Well, I don't really eat many potatoes, even if it's a staple of my local diet, but you know, you don't have to adhere strictly to those kinds of customs, I feel. Yeah, I'm very much an improvisational cooker. I don't really have pre-planned meals. I just kind of go wherever my gut tells me when I'm going. And sometimes that turns out really bad. I'm really fond of using way too many spices, and I'm very experimental with the way I use my spices, and sometimes that's not always good. Sometimes it turns out amazing, though. I just wish I remembered the combinations and the ratios, because... yeah, no, I don't. Once I've made the meal, it's head empty completely. Honestly, it's head empty while I'm making the meal as well. It is lost to time, like improvising on a piano. That thing is never happening again. It happened, and now it's gone. Better hope you enjoyed it when it happened. And I mean, I guess that's just part of learning to live with the transient nature of the universe, but still. Still, it's a little sad when a thing you enjoyed so deeply you just know it's not coming back. But you know, I'm of the philosophy generally that you should be grateful for things that happened and not sad for things that are over. So, yeah. Body Pillow is pretty good with Aski because it kind of allows her to take a little damage before that one ability gets knocked out. It's a good buffer. I mean, Body Pillow is obviously a very good pick for anybody. Maybe not Fauna. Fauna's fine without it. She has so much healing already, but... Akayu? Akayu also has a bunch of healing, right? Corona as well? Corona has so much resistance, it's... Oh, I think there are no characters who don't benefit from a Body Pillow. But some of them obviously benefit a lot more, right? The meta is very dependent on the characters you play. You want different builds for different folks, right? I mean, that's just basic gaming 101, right? And as apparently it turns out a gamer, I obviously have a pretty firm grasp of that. Man, it feels so weird to say that. I've never considered myself a gamer in my life. Even if I do play some games, it's such a weird title, right? I mean, it is... A lot of those kinds of labels are very self-descriptive, right? And you get to choose whether or not you consider yourself a gamer, and I guess I am. But it's just not a label I've ever considered too much, I guess. It's a fun one, though. It has a lot of connotations, but yeah. I'm sorry, by the way, if you can hear all the stuff outside. There's stuff going on. Which, yeah. That's just the way of things, right? I live in a place where stuff happens. Sometimes you're gonna be able to hear that. Maybe you aren't. I mean, I know my microphone is generally pretty low. I've had to boost it quite a bit to get any usable audio out of it, which, you know, is pretty common for... I'm using a Shure SM7. So, you know, those are kind of famously a little low on the volume, but I'm boosting it pretty good. I know that OBS has, like, a function for filtering out noise, background noise and stuff. I don't know how well it works, and I've never really turned it on. Maybe that's the thing I should do. I know audio quality is really important for these kinds of things, which is obviously why I have an SM7, right? It's not the kind of mic you just buy because you don't know what to get, right? It's a bit of an investment. Oh boy, am I glad I have it, though. It is such a good one. I really enjoy my mic. You know, actually, yeah, no. Yeah, no, you know what? I'm not gonna talk about what I was just thinking about talking about. Some things are private. Some things are private. Asuki's a really fun character, though. She is. I realize I haven't been paying much attention to the game today. I feel like, honestly, I play better when I don't. If that makes sense. It's like going on pure muscle memory is a lot more useful to me than putting my own whole mind into it, because at that point I have a tendency to overthink, and it's that thing of like stages of learning, right? Unconscious incompetence, conscious incompetence, conscious competence, and then unconscious competence. Man, all those words lost all their meaning by the time I finished saying it, but you get what I mean, right? I have enough muscle memory for this game that I can play it fine. I can play it just fine. But if I pay attention, I start flubbing it, right? I start making mistakes, and I start overthinking, and I start making conscious decisions that aren't necessarily as good as just my instinctual ones. I have a decent intuition for this game, but I don't... Sometimes you need to think slowly, right? And analytically and deliberately. Sometimes your mind isn't gonna solve any problem you throw at it, but sometimes I find that thinking intuitively is useful. Sometimes, right? I do consider myself an intuitive thinker, though I do spend a lot of time kind of making sure my mind is good, in a good place to do that, but yeah. You know, I do like Super Chat Time because it's farming, right? And I mean, technically, I guess that's what I'm doing right now. I don't really consider it as such, but like, I have more money than I know what to do with, right? I legitimately do not know what I'm trying to achieve right now. Like, all my characters are over level 60. There's truly no reason to do that. There's truly no reason to keep going, other than just for the love of the basic gameplay loop. And again, I do love it. It is so solid. It is so satisfying. It is so satisfying. It just gets to me, you know? It just gets to me, man! But there is truly no good progression-related reason to keep going. Which, I mean, that's good, right? That's good that I am still enjoying the game after having finished all the progression, which that just means that it's the game I enjoy and not the unlocking new things. You know, the Skinner box effect. I'm very glad that that's not the case for this game, because I do just genuinely love it. Oh man, they did such a good job, and it's fucking free. It's free. It's free, guys. What the fuck? What the fuck? Who has... like... Ugh. Ugh. It's... It's just the purest expression of art. And I'm not saying that art that's made for money is less valuable, because obviously we live in a society where you have to earn money to survive, right? So being able to eat as a priority, right? And that doesn't devalue your art. But someone made this without taking money for it. And the kind of commitment that takes to not be paid and to still make something like this. That's commitment. I don't know. That's something, right? That's something. It feels... it's something. I don't know what, but it's something. For sure. For sure. It's so cute when Louis says that. Takane, Louis. I remember Callie's language class when she taught her that. Faux show. It's so cute. It's so cute. I mean, her English is obviously really good. Right? It's like really good. But it's just so cute that she's actually like using it. It's so cute. It's so cute. It's so cute. Faux show. That's African American vernacular English, right? I think it is. It sounds like it. I think it is. I'm not an American. I'm not an American, so I obviously like have a little less context here than most Americans too. But I think that's AAV. I think so. I think so. Which obviously, you know, linguistically is a very interesting situation. Oh man, I love AAV. I wish there was a little more awareness of it in society. I wish people were a little more conscious of what it is and where it's from and what it, like, yeah. But it is gorgeous. It is truly. It is. Oh, yeah, it's just really nice. Yeah. As a person who is interested in linguistics, I gotta say, just yeah, AAV fucking rocks. It does, truly. Oh boy, we're back at the brats. The brats? Oh. Yeah, brats. That's a thing, right? Oh, those were... the whole thing about brats. They were fashion focused, right? Is that the thing? They were really like Y2K kind of fashion? Am I misremembering that? Am I miscategorizing that? I think that's what they were, right? Y2K? Were they 90s as well? I mean, I guess 90s and Y2K kind of overlap a lot. And you know, late 2000s is not the same as Y2K either. It's like those are distinct eras. For reasons that I do not want to go into right now. But you know. It's a fascinating thing, though. The culture of like Y2K, I love it. I love a strong aesthetic, and that certainly was a strong aesthetic, making a lot of bold choices. And I mean, I mean, there's obviously a little bit of a nostalgia movement for the Y2K art, fashion, kind of aesthetic going on right now, but you know, it's the same. We had the whole 80s revival as well, and you know, in the 70s and 80s and 90s you had the 60s nostalgia, and it's just all a big cycle. I would advise you not to get too caught up in nostalgia. It can get slightly, I don't know. It's not a good thing to dwell too much on, but it's nice to have fun with, sure. As long as you're cognizant of like what it is you're doing and the fact that you are still in an interesting time with its own like stuff, right? There's still good stuff right now. Things weren't better before in a lot of ways. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I don't want to talk too much about it though. It's good though. I do really like the aesthetics of Y2K. I love any kind of like deliberately futuristic aesthetic. Like in the 60s you had the whole space race, which really pushed America to do like a lot of space themed stuff, and I'm thinking specifically of like milkshake bars and like space. Those just go hand in hand for me, right? And those old like pulp comic books with the ray guns and the yeah, that's an aesthetic, man. That's an aesthetic. The circles, you know, the Jetsons and all that stuff. I've only been to one of those like classic American roadside diners like once or twice in my life, but it's fun. It is fun. I do really enjoy it. At least aesthetically. I mean, I love a good burger. A board gear. Fluffy Fox Friend is absolutely correct. Burgers rock. Good taste. Based, I might say. Even. Based. That's also AAV, right? I think so. I mean, it's a fair assumption, right? If you don't know where a piece of like lingo is from, it's always pretty safe to just assume it's AAVE. It is truly the place where most things come from. It is the engine that breeds innovation in the English language at the moment. Which, you know, a lot of things you can say about that. I'll just say there's a reason why I tend to try to at least be cognizant of it. But yeah. But it is based, right? It is based. It's that meme, right? There's that meme. Based. Based on what? I also really like the apartment complex. I actually find it quite simple. It's such a good encapsulation of like that kind of smug nerd. Completely misses the point. Oh, I love that. Or, what is it? A comic or a copy pasta or something? The one, hey, would you like a free sample? No. Being an INTJ, I have already calculated the flavor profile in my head. Huh. Maybe try a little more sodium chloride next time. Man, that's so fucking funny. Or the other one, INTJ one. How does it go again? Oh, Why am I laughing? Well, as an INTJ, well, I find your illogical actions amusing. It's so fucking... Oh man, I know that person, I know that person, I know several versions of that person. That's too real, man, that's too real, and it's so fucking funny. Oh man. It's like the Rick and Morty copy pasta, right? You have to have a very high IQ to understand Rick and Morty. A lot of the literary references go above the average viewer's heads. It's... oh, man. I love making fun of those kinds of people. They deserve it so richly. Oh, a little bit of self-awareness is good every now and then, you know? That's not to say that I don't appreciate a good roast on myself, because I used to be one of those people. I did. That's probably why I enjoy it so much. I definitely used to be like an arrogant, smug asshole, and I'm glad I've moved away from that. I'm trying at least. But... oh man. Oh, I have such a fondness for those copy pastas. I have such a fondness for them. So yeah, we are gaming. We are gaming. I see my gamer powers have been activated, though I am playing on easy mode. I mean, I consider this stage easy mode. I mean, obviously it is, right? It is easy mode. Should I be taking it easy on my voice? I feel like it's fine, right? I'm not streaming that much, and I'm not really one to talk in my everyday life. I don't talk too much, I don't think. I don't think it's a problem. Well, that might mean my vocal cords aren't used to being used so much, and that might be a problem. That might be a problem. I don't know. Bandage? I don't care. You know, the bandage has its uses. It does. And in real life, they're good. They're good. As long as you, like, use it correctly, right? Because wounds need air. Right? You might think all of your respiration happens through your lungs and circulatory system, but, you know, your skin actually does breathe a little bit. Your eyeballs get a lot of their oxygen just from, like, through the air, right? Which a lot of people, I think a lot of people find that a little disturbing. I think a lot of people find a lot of biology disturbing. Honestly, there are so many facts that people just instinctually go, oh no, I don't like that, but honestly, I love it. Honestly, I love it. Yeah, I breathe through my eyeballs. What of it? Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. But yeah, your wounds, they do breathe, right? Because exposed flesh, you know, oxygen dissolves. Especially if your wound is wet, you are going to get a lot of oxygen there. And I'm not saying that the right call is always to leave it open, because obviously you want to dress your wounds and stuff, but letting them breathe a little bit sometimes, that's good. That's good. It is good. Glow stick. Yeah, sure. Absolutely, we'll take a glow stick. A cheeky glow stick at the end of the run, just to cap things off. This is probably going to be my last run. I'm feeling great, though. I hope I keep feeling this good for the rest of the day. Come on, everybody. Lend me your energy for the rest of the day. I have some stuff to do. I have some things to take care of. Right now, I'm doing well. This is such a good day so far. I love having a good day. I mean, obviously, right? But That's the most nothing of a sentence ever, but, you know, I do love having a good day. Oh. Doing me a little stretch. Don't mind me. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. That's nice. That's nice. Whew. It's getting kind of cold here. I guess it is really fall, after all. And I mean, it does get cold where I live, so, you know. It is what it is. I don't deal too well with the cold. I prefer warmth. I like summer. I like summer a lot, but yeah, and I got some of that seasonal depression, so I'm on the vitamin D to kind of help that along a little bit, just deal with it, but help that along, that's kind of the wrong phrasing, because that makes it sound like I'm trying to get more seasonal depression, and that's not the point at all. That's actually the opposite of what I'm trying to do. I care about crit chance. Asgi, do you have any crit things? I don't think so. It truly does not matter at this point. Amig's as good as dead! Right. That was timing. Yeah, 155. 155 hollow coins, and I have spent a lot. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. I like this game a little bit. Well, that has been it from me. I've been Cordelia Colt, and I've been playing Holocure. Maybe I'll continue doing that. Maybe I'll keep going. Maybe I'll try to get them to level 60. But I have some thoughts on streams I want to do. Didn't feel like doing that today, though, but... Oh, don't you worry. I have some plans. It'll be good. It'll be good. Let me just get on my OBS here. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching, everybody. I'm gonna go now. Have a good hot piss. See ya.